Hello YouTube, Eric here. And I would like to talk about something on NASA's website that I found a little strange. This was not really found by me. I was shown this link on one of the tinfoil hat websites that, it's about like 90% bullshit basically on those websites, conspiracy type sites. But if you're willing to look through some shit, sometimes you can find some interesting stuff. And I do post as an anonymous coward on that site, and I post some truth. So, March 21st, 2019, I'll get this up here. This is about NASA and the Northern Lights. And I think I'm going to put that in the title of this video if I upload this. So, if you guys are paying attention, a lot of the nation just made big news a couple of days ago that there could potentially be Northern Lights from a solar flare. And I've been following the solar cycle very closely since 2011. And at this stage in the cycle, we're at the minimum right now, so there should be very few sunspots and coronal mass ejections. We did just have, we had one that came in on the 19th, and it was real nice. We just had a nice little warm sunny spell here, because we had a small flare that came in on the 19th, and then another one that hit on the 23rd. The one that hit on the 23rd, the news began telling everybody to look up for Northern Lights. So I thought this was strange. Because again, at this point in the cycle, the sun is very quiet right now. It shouldn't be very active again until 2022, 2023-ish. We're probably going to get another really big drought around that time frame too. We are at the cool, wet part of the cycle right now. Okay, I've been speaking on this for 6 or 8 years. Okay, so let me try to get a close-up so you guys can find this on NASA's page, and I want you to read this. We're not going to focus very good. I'll try to provide a link. Goddard 2018 sounding rocket mission will trace auroral winds. Okay. March 23rd, 2019, the launch window for the Azure mission will reopen after several attempts in March 2018 were scrubbed due to weather. The new launch window extends to April 10th, 2019. So at some point between the 23rd, I don't know if they're launched them yet or not. The 23rd was the night they were telling us to go look at the Northern Lights. Okay, so that's the beginning of the window, and they have until April 10th to complete this if they're going to make this happen. Now, on this page, they just go and talk about some of the stuff that are the Northern Lights, what they are. You can go find all that stuff online. But what are they doing with these rockets here? Here we go. I'm going to read this. Hopefully, maybe you guys can see it if this focuses. I'm not sure. Hopefully, you guys can find this page for yourself. Hopefully, it'll still be up. Maybe it'll get taken down. Now, this isn't some, I don't consider this tinfoil hat at all. I just think it's a little strange that all of a sudden, all the news media came out and said, hey, look up at the Northern Lights. And I'm sitting there like, well, the sun's pretty quiet right now. It's not really doing that much compared to 2012 through 2014. Okay, and I was watching all that stuff happen. Okay, March of 2012, we had 3 X-class solar flares that were all Earth-directed. And if I remember correctly, 37 states hit record high temperatures that year. Okay, in the following days and weeks after those Earth-directed flares. They do affect the weather here. Okay, so I'm going to read this here in case this isn't focusing well. To better understand the forces at play, in early March, the Azure team will launch 2 sounding rockets near simultaneously from the Andøya, I can't pronounce that, Space Center in Norway. I got Norwegian blood flowing through these veins, but I still can't pronounce that. Okay. Waiting to launch until conditions are just right, the rockets will flap into space, making measurements of the atmospheric density and temperature with instruments on the rockets and deploying visible tracers, trimethyl aluminum and barium strontium mixture, which ionizes when exposed to sunlight. They go on. These mixtures create colorful clouds that allow researchers to track the flow of neutral and charged particles respectively. The tracers will be released at altitudes of 71 to 155 miles high and pose no hazard to residents in the region. So there are a lot of tricks used to limit discussion, and one of them is people will say like, "Whoa, so you're afraid?" Like, because that's supposed to. I don't want to be known as afraid, and so like I'll shut up now, and I'll censor myself. I won't talk about. No, I'm not afraid. This isn't tinfoil hat, whatever. I'm just pointing out something that's strange. This is the exact same date they were telling everybody on the news, on the television programming, that you better go outside and go look up at the Northern Lights. Wow. By tracking the movement of these colorful clouds via ground-based photography and triangulating their movement by moment position in 3 dimensions. Okay, so just, maybe I need another layer of tinfoil in my hat. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just hoping this can open up some discussions. And I see this stuff. I see inconsistencies in narratives every single day. If you guys want me to talk more about it, I will. I would much rather share this stuff with other free thinkers, around a campfire, no electronic devices present. But I'll be honest with you guys. I have not shared a campfire with another human being in 4 years. So this right here, this little stupid little video on my broke-ass little thrift shop camera, this is all I got. But just hoping to encourage some discussion. I'm the guy that's been talking about the man-made cirrus clouds for quite a while. I made that a palatable discussion because that's the game. The game is limiting discussion. You have to make things tinfoil hat talk. The chemtrail discussion is a known finord that people are supposed to be afraid of. But if we can sugarcoat it, turn it into a palatable discussion that people can talk about, then we can actually make change. And so for years I've been pointing out man-made cirrus clouds actually, they allow sunlight to easily pass through. Sunlight, which is the scientific term would be short wavelength radiation, which is sunlight, easily passes through cirrus clouds. But long wavelength radiation, which is heat, radiating upwards from Earth, is trapped by these man-made cirrus clouds, okay? So the man-made cirrus clouds from all those jet planes flying over our head, the cirrus clouds created by them, that even NASA admits is created by them, they meet the exact definition of the greenhouse effect, okay? Science is real. The planes flying over your head do make it warmer by making these cirrus clouds that science proves trap long wavelength radiation rising upwards from Earth. That's the exact definition of the greenhouse effect. Now, where this is wild, folks, you guys know Alexandria Cortez and her Green New Deal, where she just said something about the airplane. She wanted to eliminate air traffic. Who built that, folks? I'm taking credit for that right now. I trolled the libtards with just truth, through just spoken word, okay? I trolled them into, hey, your stupid carbon-based climate change narrative is full of fucking shit. The fucking man-made cirrus clouds, science proves they're what's warming the environment. And holy shit, I just fucking trolled Alexandria Cortez and all the fucking libtards into signing up for this Green New Deal where they want to eliminate air traffic. I've been calling this shit out. I don't want to eliminate. I've never been on an airplane my whole life, guys. I've lived pretty much at the poverty line my whole life. I'm a free thinker, though. I have no desire to take some vacation on an airplane. Never been on an airplane. I never will. Fuck the TSA. They probably wouldn't let me on a plane anyways. But so I have no desire to limit air traffic, but I'm going to destroy the carbon tax agenda, okay? And I'm going to do it with just fucking spoken word and my free mind, okay? Here we go. Here we go. And yeah, my channel has been throttled since that last video on the, I will not get any views anymore, and I'm happy about that. I don't care. In 2012, I uploaded some videos that got a lot of views, and YouTube used to ask me every week. YouTube used to beg me to monetize my channel, and every time I told them to fuck off. You are not putting a fucking Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton advertisement on my fucking YouTube videos. Whoa. Okay, folks. I hope I encourage some folks to think freely and grow a pair of balls and please speak freely. You people that you get all like nervous around people like myself when we speak freely. We can see you quaking in your boots. And as much as I want to trust and respect all my peers, the people that have run all these little tricks on me for years to try to get me to not speak about what I'm talking about, dude, you've showed your fucking hand. You're fucking little betas with no fucking balls, and all you got, you limit discussion. That's it. Are you, see me, I'll troll sometimes to increase discussion, bait people into a topic. That's troll game. You put bait out there, make them attack you for now. They opened up the discussion. That's how we do. In case you guys aren't aware, I am the deplorable Russian bot from right here in Madison, regressive Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, I put President Trump in the White House to end the Bush and Clinton regimes, okay? And we talk about that, the carbon tax agenda for the libtards out there that keep talking about climate change this, climate change that. This was cooked up as a carbon tax agenda in the 1980s under the George Bush regime, okay? Holy shit. Come a long ways. Okay, good day, folks. I hope you think freely, and you're welcome. Everybody's welcome to offer constructive criticism, or if you would like to just try to ridicule me. To remember Saul Alinsky's rule number 5: ridicule is man's most potent weapon. I'll just say this: bring it, bring it.